Welcome to another chaotic episode. This is episode 25. If you're new here, I'm Denise. I'm a middle grade and horror reader, a knitter, and a crocheter. And today we're gonna talk about all of it. As usual, we do reading first, and I actually finished books, guys. So that's a really good thing. And audiobooks saved my life once more. First up was The Train of Dark Wonders by Alex Bell. It was so good. I love Alex Bell's writing. This is a middle grade. It's a fantasy. And this definitely has a spooky undertone. However, because The Train of Wonders is already a kind of forbidden, magical, secret train. And then it goes to the land of Halloween, where everything went south. But also, everything is made out of chocolate, basically. And there was a describing of chocolate trees with white chocolate eyeballs and dark chocolate eyeballs, and I was like, I love it. It was so good. I highly recommend it. I gave it, I don't know, 4 or 5 stars. Then I also continued with the Frances series by Tima Ruffey. I'm not sure. Frances and the Werewolves is the second book. The first book is Frances and the Monsters, and that's definitely a Frankenstein retelling. And where we now follow Frances that was also on a train. But we follow her in the Black Forest in Germany with werewolves. And there is definitely another Frankenstein aspect about it. I like this book a tiny bit less than the first because, the first I gave 5 stars. So this is though a very highly entertaining book about children that need to survive for themselves in the middle of a forest with werewolves. And there are secrets. There is a secret laboratory, which I love. If you're going to put that in, I'm probably going to love it. Then the one book I don't have an audiobook for is Witch Park by Dominique Villante. I could finally read this again because the day I'm filming this, tonight is the live show. You will probably... I'm not sure if I can fix it for today. I think it's more realistic that you will see this tomorrow. So if you want to know my full thoughts about Witch Park by Dominique Villante, we had a whole discussion about it tonight. You can watch that back on my channel. I absolutely love this book. 5 stars, no doubt about it. New favorite of all time. This is a fantasy middle grade. It has secret society. It has witches. It has secret and forbidden magic. It has a forbidden witch school in it. It has a magical house, a wyvern butler, and a secret magical market. If that doesn't spark you joy, if those words do not make you want to read this, I don't know what will. It was incredibly good. We followed 2 girls, and I definitely liked one of the POVs better than the other. However, the second one definitely grew on me, like a few chapters in. The friendship in that POV is really, really nice. We're following a princess, and I like the princess less than the Eclatine, the girl we follow with the magical house. But I really like the friendship between the princess and Eowyn. And then Eclatine was amazing. Her house has a temper. And I think he rightfully so has that. I love it. I love Arthur the Wyvern Butler. Like, there were so many characters in that POV that I enjoyed immensely. They have a bread gnome that also has a temper, so I love her too. If you like magical houses, I think this is the book for you. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was just really cute. The ending is really, really wholesome. And then there is a little thing in the end. At the end, it says, "Look out for more wondrous adventures from the Witch Park world. I can't wait." So I actually DM'd Dominique Villante on Instagram, asking her about the second book and if she knew, when we could expect it, when she wanted it to be released. And she was like, "Oh no, it's releasing at the end of the year." And I was like, "I love you, thank you." Cannot recommend this book enough. And now I'm currently reading Mary by Anne Eekhout. This is a Dutch writer, so I'm reading the Dutch book. However, I kind of struggle with the Dutch narrator. I'm not specifically because of the narrator, but because it's Dutch. I tend to like stories in English better. I only have the Dutch audiobook. And I'm currently 64 pages in. So far, it's not grabbing me, but I'm also not sure what's happening yet. I don't know. The first chapter definitely felt like it was supposed to be, or if it's inspired by the night that Lord Byron hosted and Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein for. And then we also follow Mary like earlier. Right, it's earlier. Yes, 4 years earlier. And there is also this Lord Byron storytelling night involved, and I absolutely love that. So I think I will like this book. I just have to get further in. Some books you need that, right? You have to get into it. I think this is one of the books I have to get into it. I usually have that with multiple POVs and multiple timelines, so it's no surprise. But I just started it today, so I can't tell you any more than that. Then obviously this is a retelling of Mary Shelley's life. So yeah, I'm about to love this. And that was it for reading, which was, is a lot more than it was the last couple of weeks. So I'm very glad I'm a bit back in reading again. Then let's go over to making. I both have knitting and crochet today. We're gonna talk today about 2 projects you have seen before and 2 new projects. Apparently I had castellanitis. First project we talked about, and I think is not very interesting right now, but I've worked on it. And that is this sock. We had to get rid of pallets from the building. So when we drove there, because it was a big drive, I needed and finished the leg of the sock. So now I need to do the heels, but I didn't have my yarn for it. So I have finished the foot. These are going to be a present for my mother-in-law for Christmas, so I'm working on them early. And yeah, so there is no rush. But I did something about it, so I want to show you. Another project you have seen before, but this one has been, silent on for a while. This is my favorite adventure pattern that I'm using. Instead of doing the 1x1 color work, I'm doing it in stripes, and I really like how the fabric turns out. It's really flowy. I think this is going to be a really good layering piece, or for spring, or at the end of fall. And I know my neighbor likes to layer a lot of stuff, so it has been quiet on this project for quite a while because I was losing yarn chicken. This is all I have left of the bloom. And then I found this yarn, which is socks, super socks 6-ply long yarns. It is a bit thicker, but the color matches so well. So I've now continued with the sleeve, and I don't think you notice. I think this works really well. And you will notice it's darker, these two stripes, because I tell you, but overall, looking at it, I think it's going to be fine. And it isn't annoying that those stripes are a tiny bit thicker. It's not too bad. So yeah, I just need to do the sleeves now with the new yarn, and then we're done. I wanted to give her this for Christmas last year, and she is in no rush. She's like, take all your time, because I know this, takes up a long time, and I love that you're willing to do that for me, but please don't hurry. Or don't stress about it. So I think I'm actually going to leave this for the end of the year, because her birthday is in November, and then we have Christmas in December. That she's a huge Christmas fan. So I have another sweater I wanted to make for her, and I think I'm just gonna leave this and either give it for her birthday or Christmas, and then the other sweater can be for the other one if I finish it. If not, that will be for next year. This is not gonna take long anymore. However, the sleeve is not finished because I started another project that has a rush now. But that's my crochet project, so you're gonna see that as at last. Another project that I just started, and I've been wanting to start for a while now, is my Sweet Shop blanket by Laura Penrose. You knit a square at a time. This is my start square, and this was my left square, and I now need a right square to do. I'm gonna make this all out of fingering weight Christmas scraps held double, and then a YDK. I do have a Ravelry page for it. I do have a Ravelry page for all my projects, so if you want more information, it's all linked down below for you. I only have done 2 squares. I just wanted to start it, wanted to see how this blanket would work out, and I love it. So I will continue, but it's for Christmas, so there is no hurry. I just do one when I really want to do one. And then another new cast on is crochet. And I'm crocheting the C-Class T. This is a pattern I've been wanting to make for a while. I want to make the knitted sweater. I wanted to make the crochet version. There is even a cardigan version. I love them all. However, in the Ravelry forums, there is always a group that does knit or crochet a special sweater for the Breidagen in the Netherlands, which is our biggest yarn festival that I've never been to. But I intend to go on the 5th of April. They're all making this sweater for the end of the year, because that is when it's normally held, but we have an extra edition on the 5th of April. I decided on a whim to finally cast on the C-Class Crochet Tee because I have been wanting to do it for a long time, and this felt like a right excuse. It's not big. I have started this on the 20th of April, and I do feel like I'm getting a bit faster now in the color work. However, I will be going to the Breidagen on the 5th of April. It is both the 4th and the 5th. And preferably, I would like to wear this then, which gives me a week to finish this, because I would like to finish it on Friday evening, and then I can go on Saturday. This gives me exactly a week to finish it, which looks unlikely since this took me a week. But you never know, right? This is originally short sleeve. I intend to make it with long sleeves. However, I can wear it short sleeves to the Breidagen and then just pick it up the sleeves afterwards, because it is crochet. This is the border, but it is meant to be half of this. It's going to be sewn down. So, and this is the end where you join. So that's not the best round, but it's how far I got. This is the biggest part. because that's where I start my round. So that has the latest row I'm working on. It rolls like crazy, so it's hard to show. This is made out of all different finger weight yarns. The brown is Hobie Friends Socky wool. Basically, all the purple, pink, and white that you see is from Atelier Wool Base. It is either their Valentine's pack. I took the purples out of my Hocus Pocus advent calendar for Halloween last year. I got a purple with the bright pink one in sale. That is actually one of the first. I bought 2 skeins at the first order from her, and this is one of them. So yeah, but I love the colors. How this is all working up, I absolutely love it. So this is my main focus now. I am trying to finish this in a week. Is this realistic? No, but I will be trying. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. I'm just not sure if I can go to the one that is at the end of the year. I would like to, but I'm not sure because I do intend to work then again, and I have to work in weekends, and I can only ask for 1 weekend off in 3 months, and that is also in the period I would like to go to Disney. So I can't ask free for it. So yeah, I will be trying this for this 5th April. If it doesn't work, it's fine. Then I would like to buy a purple mini on the Breidagen, crocheted in this tee as well. And then it's fully a Breidagen tee, right? Maybe I even take it with me to knit there for a bit, or crochet there for a bit in the break when you sit down and want to eat. Because I think it would be so funny. Alexander from Atelier Wool Base is on the Breidagen. So it is all yarn from a stand holder there, or one with a boot. Then I might buy a purple mini. So it's yarn that I actually bought on Breidagen. I crocheted on it on the Breidagen, and then maybe I can wear it at the end of the year on Breidagen. If I can't go, that's also fine. I finally made a pattern that I absolutely love and have been wanting to make for years. Ever since I first started crocheting and knitting, I saw this pattern and I was like, yes, one day I'm gonna make that. And apparently last week was that day. And I'm now making it, trying to make it in 2 weeks. I have 1 week left and I'm not sure, but I am trying. And that's it for today. No new purchases, no, nothing. But I have been reading and crocheting and knitting. I've also been a bit back in gardening, which I absolutely love. I haven't been able to do for 4 years now. And I'm so glad. I could just prune stuff a bit. Today I actually sewed. It's a tiny thing in my windowsill, but I sewed something, guys. I also, put herb plants that I bought in pots. I know it's not much, but I'm so glad I can do it. So that's what I have been doing, and I absolutely have no footage for you. So there's no reason to go into more depth. Let me know what you're working on. What are you making? What are you reading? And if you like this, please subscribe if you want to see more caves from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, nerds.